Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you all had a great weekend. Happy Monday to you all. If this is your first time here, welcome to Retirement Trades. And for you loyal followers, man, I love you guys. I appreciate you coming by, participating, asking questions. Go ahead, join the Discord if you haven't already. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Now, enough wasting time. Let's look at the markets. Okay, looks like we had a little bit of a green day starting here today. We're dipping back about the middle prices of the day, and I'll tell you what I'm looking for here on this daily chart, and that is I am hoping that we do not reject this moving average here again. That would not be my favorite. I would consider getting a little more defensive on my trades and strategies if we reject off of that again. Now, if you look over here, you can see it kind of rejected a little bit here, but it crossed over, ducked under, crossed over, ducked under. But once you start to see, multiple hard stops at a line like that, it doesn't signify anything actually, but it can give you a different perspective as to what might be going on behind the scenes. So just paying attention to that, and I thought I would mention it. So let's take a look at the portfolio and see where we stand today. We are up $375 today. We're back under negative 2,000 for the year, which is a plus. It doesn't sound exciting, but it is a plus. I rearranged some of the columns here just to trying to find what suits me best, and considering the market's getting a little weird, I want to be focused a little bit on the days till expiration. Obviously, whether they're in the money or not is really important, but other than that, we want to know how many days we have left till expiration and what there is left for extrinsic value. So anyways, we need to make a couple of moves here today for sure. SOX L is not doing fantastic in our favor here, 22.90 or 89. So we're $3 in the money on that, only 4 days out. We do have some extrinsic value on that, but I do not want to risk getting assigned early. So we're just going to see if we can't find a nice roll on that. Look at that. We can move it forward 1 week and get 40 cents. So let's just try and do that quickly and see what happens there. We'll let that one work. And let's see, we'll work our way down the list here. All right, so Carnival Cruise Lines, we have a $25 strike on that. It's 24.05, but only 4 days left. So let's look at the chart. I mean, to be honest with you, let's see, what was today's high here? Today's high was 24.47. So that is a close one. That is completely touch and go depending on what happens in the market this week. If the market doesn't, have too much of a seller frenzy like it did last week, I would see this kind of just picking back up around or above the 25 and us getting to keep that full $175 premium we collected. But at the same time, I do not want to get assigned to anything at this point in time. Yeah, that just doesn't sound like the best plan. So we're up 35% on that. It's $62 collected of the 175. In theory, we could take that money. Or, you know what? I really think the best bet would be to push this out, just say maybe 1 more week and give it a little time to get a little bit, get up there just a little bit more above our strike price. So let's take a look at that. 21 cents is the mid price. Send that off. And let's see, nothing wants to fill at the mid price right now. That might be because the market's pulling back. I'm not sure, but let's see, force one through here. 40 cents mid credit. We were trying for 41 before. Okay, and let's drop that down a penny to the 20, get it under the mid price, and see if we can get that filled. There we go. Carnival Cruise Lines is taken care of at 20 cents. let's get that added to the spreadsheet. Carnival Cruise Lines. Today we have, we're going to change that to rolled. We rolled it today. And I want to say we bought that back at negative $1.12. So we did profit $63 on that trade, but we're rolling it forward. We're selling another put today, going out 1 week from the 7th to the 14th, I believe. Let's double check it to be sure. Carnival is now, yes, March 14th. So that is the same $25 strike price, one contract. And what did we collect on that? $1.32. So difference between the $1.32 and the $1.12 is the additional 20 cents or $20 premium that we've collected. That is an open position. So sheet's up to date, and that's good. Let's see, positions, socks not quite wanting to go. Let's force, let's see, no, it says 40 cents. Let's bump it under a penny and see what happens. That's not wanting to go here. We'll come back to that one, I guess. Okay, so what else we got going on here? Mara is making a wee bit of a comeback here, getting closer to $15. Let's look at the chart on that here real quick. I mean, we got as low as $12 on that, so we've got a $3 comeback here in 4 days. So that is finally bouncing back in our favor. But in the meantime, let's just see if there's anything reasonable to grab for that. Push it out another week, give ourselves a little more time. Yeah, that's March 14th. We may not need to on that one if the Bitcoin buzz keeps going here for another week. $39 left in extrinsic value, $40 left in extrinsic value. So I don't think we'll get assigned early on that because we are closer to the money than the last one we got assigned on down here. So I think we'll let that one slide here. Let's take another look at this Foxhall, 38 cents. That one's going against us pretty fast here. And that is probably the one I want to close or roll the most. Let's just see where we're at. $26, or yeah, we're $3 below on that with 4 days left. That one we definitely need to take care of. So let's just give them what they want. It says 40 cents mid price. We'll go. That 39 should go through. But is that what we already have going? Yeah, we're trying to get 39 credit. Let's back that up one more penny here, down to 38. This should go through pretty quick, I would think. That's a little puzzling. Nobody wants that. What are the, let's see here, place order. Let's look at the table on that here real quick. All right, we're just going to kill that one for a minute. Let's go back up, look at it again. Let's see, yeah, because we're down to 42 on that because we're pretty well in the money. 26. What do we got to do to roll that down? Not much, but we roll it down. Bring that to 25. How far out do we have to go to make that a credit? All right, so we go out 2 weeks on that. So March 21st, the normal monthly expiration. We can, how much do we collect on that original one? $93. We're fighting hard for that $93, guys. Let's kill it. Let's just roll out what we got here. I don't need to roll down. It's Oxel. There should not be a huge problem here. 37 cents. Saying mid is 40 though. That's kind of crazy. What is the actual price on that? 10-cent spread. Let's go 2 cents under. Send it. We'll see what happens. There we go. Okay. So let's get that one into the chart here. I didn't want to get distracted and not take care of that. So let me see. Give me 1 second, look at my emails quickly. So I got the right numbers here. Work our way over to the SOX tab. And so today we have rolled that. We bought that one back at 3.35. That doesn't work now, does it? Negative 3.35. Got to enter them as a negative. Okay, so then, and then today we have sold another put, which just pushes it out to the 14th, $26 strike price, still one contract. And today we collected $3.73 on that one. And that is now our open position there. So, all right. And you can see so far in our closed positions, we have managed to make $135. And so you'd add that other 30, well, let's see, add to that if we win on this position here. So, okay, let's go back to the working the account, managing the trades. Anything else here definitely needs our attention. Not. Why is that not showing? Let me bounce out of that and bounce back. Why is that showing SOXL still as a 4-day trade? And why can't I highlight it? Oh, I'm a little bit confused, guys. I don't know why that's still on my screen, unless it's, let me flip through some other screens here and come back to it. Okay, no, it's just still there for today. Just everything's zeroed out. Okay, so SOXL, we now have a 11 days on that trade. And so we have nothing expiring until the end of next week. That's all manageable. Mara, we talked about. I think that should easily get back up to or around, if not over the 17. Carnival's 11 days now. And AMD, let's see what's going on here with our AMD trade. I'm just going to sort by symbol there just to get them all in one place. Okay, so we have a call, which is obviously not in the money because we're $25 away. 2 calls we're $25 away on. Put we're in the money. Let's see if we can roll this down. What do we have to do to roll this down, say to a 115? How far out do we got to go? I know we talked about this last week at one point. I just want to get a little more realistic idea of September. Okay, September we can get a 20, or we can do that for a 25-cent debit. I want to say last week we were able to collect 30-ish cents on that if we would have made the move then. So, am I excited about that? Do I want to think about it? Not necessarily. And there's plenty of extrinsic value on it. So we're definitely not worried about any early assignment there, even though we are, we're 20% in the money on that, but there's still a lot of extrinsic value. So that's not going to become a problem here. So probably during the middle of May, somewhere middle of March, excuse me, we'll work on that, see if we have different options, better options at that point in time. But I'm not too worried about being assigned that. If I am, it's going to hurt quite a bit because A, there's definitely not enough money in the account to hold a stock like that. So what'll end up happening is I'll end up having to both close the covered call and the put, and that's not going to. Either way, we're going to lose a lot of money. But Yeah, all right, let's see. So today did turn a little bit red here in the market. So let's just see if there's anything small and insignificant we can consider taking a position on. Although I will tell you, I'm not all that interested in adding any more positions right now. Something's got to be super, super appealing to make that list today. So Riot's bouncing back. Mara, let's see, Upwork. We were in Upwork for a little bit. That's just consolidating. You can see that wedge widening there. Let's see, Vishay doing a little bit of a bounce. Invesco, that's one I would like to catch, but I'd like to catch it down here closer to the $16 range. Levi, not looking all that appealing. Gold making a little bit of a pop today. There's that one weird graph that has to not work properly. Okay, so Soxel is definitely coming off of the lower Bollinger. Stronger run today, pulling back a little bit with the rest of the markets. Carnival doing a little consolidation after a drop, not a problem there. Intel, look at that. They had a little bit of a gap up today here, but pulled back with the markets. Sony consolidating up here at highs. Pfizer just sort of chugging along, kind of just channeling in the Bollingers. Definitely a big rejection wick here on the day, and that may just have to do with the market today. Celsius, man, look at that move. Wow. I don't think I've looked at this chart in a few days. Okay. We'll keep our eye on that. It comes back down around the 1950 to 20 range. I will consider that one again, but we need the market to overall kind of move in our favor here. If not, we're going to see what we can do, because the whole idea of getting into this small account challenge was to work the wheel on lower dollar stocks. And what ended up happening was, my delta got way out of whack. And it has no choice to be but to be way out of whack when you're starting a process like this. I mean, I could go for some negative deltas to balance it right from the beginning, but I wasn't anticipating the market to stumble or fall on its face. So basically, I just had a lot of delta going on because it's all selling puts, selling puts, selling puts, and you can just see in here what's going on is like sell a puts, positive delta almost 12, Mara positive delta almost 10, Mara positive delta 13. No, it's the long position. So Carnival positive delta, positive delta. We got the two calls, which is the negative, which would get balanced out once we were running the covered call strategy. We would have positions in 2 or 3 stocks, and we would have negative delta against those that would help offset the positive delta that we'd be gathering from the puts, but we just never got to that stage. But we're not giving up on it. We just got to ride out the bumps in the market here. I don't think we're going to consider adding to any positions today. We just did a little bit of a management, made sure we avoid early assignment this week here in the positions that could have gone against us. And we'll just keep whittling away at it, because I want to see this covered call here, poor man's covered call. I'll be honest with you, this is the first poor man's covered call I've ever really tried, and let's just say I'm not excited about the results at this point in time. But that's not the strategy. That's just the timing, and the fact that, as I say almost every video, I should not have AMD in this account. There's just not even enough money in this account to hold 100 shares of AMD, so it shouldn't be here. End of story. But it is. We're going to manage it. We're going to get out of it. And yeah, hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll catch you all again on Wednesday.